Bonjour, mon ami. Before we wrap up this chapter of Drag Race France All Stars, we must do original versus All Star season. If you're new here, I like to compare the queens from the original season to the All Star season, saying whether I like them better, whether I like them the same amount, or whether I'm indifferent to them the same amount. I've done this for every single All Stars, every verse of the world, I've done it for Global, and now I'm doing it for this. So without further ado, let's get into it. From elimination order, let's start with my beloved Magnetica. Magnetica. Eliminated second on France Season 3 and first on All Stars France. I will never recover from this. I loved her then, and I love her now. I love her the same amount on both seasons, and there really isn't a difference between the two. Because when you think about it, the first episode was a non elimination. So she lasted 2 episodes each on both seasons. I just think after France All Stars, maybe her drag isn't suited to what Drag Race is looking for. I feel the same about Lucky Stars from season 17, but that doesn't make her any less talented or iconic, and she shouldn't quit what she's doing. Ever. Next up is Soa Muse, and I'm comparing her both to season 1 and Global All Stars. So in my Global All Stars vs original season, I said that I preferred Soa on season 1 of Drag Race France. And that's because she actually made it to the finale and had some breakout moments, including challenge wins. And so, with France All Stars and her being eliminated second, I have to say the same. I prefer her on season 1. And I love Soa, but to be honest, she didn't really show any growth on France All Stars. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I like that they didn't push her to the end because I actually thought they were going to. And I think if they had done that purely because she was on Global All Stars, that would have let this season down for me. Next up is Punani, and I prefer her on Drag Race France Season 2. She was a finalist, she won challenges, and she got to show her full range of talents. I was shocked when she was eliminated third on All Stars. I honestly thought she would make the top 2 pre-season. I thought she would be steamrolling the competition and nobody could keep up. But look how wrong I was. And I'm glad I'm wrong because this is the reason why I think Drag Race France All Stars was such a great success. In my opinion, it didn't do the obvious. Now let's talk about La Big Bertha, and even though she made it further in season 1, I prefer her on All Stars. I wasn't a huge Bertha fan on season 1. If I'm being honest, when I found out that she was cast for All Stars, I wasn't thrilled. But she changed my mind, and that's what I love about an All Stars season. I get to have my own personal redemptions with certain queens. There's a queen I'll talk about later on that I had the biggest change of heart with, and that made me so happy. Bertha made me laugh and cry in All Stars. I still love when she did Ah Pater Pater on Snatch Game. It's great that she got a second chance after her fake out elimination on episode 1. And now I'm a stan. Next up is the adorable Cam Hugh, and I love her the same amount. I was a diehard fan on season 1. I put her in my top 3 preseason for All Stars, and she delivered exactly what I expected. Great fashion, a stunning mug, and a sweet personality. Plus, this time around, she bagged the title of Miss Congeniality. She's very endearing. I love my clumsy Cam. Now we have a little old queen named Moon. Heard of her? I would actually take a bullet for Moon. I'm not even joking. I was so emotional when I heard she'd been cast on All Stars because after season 2, I just thought that would never happen. But she did, and she almost made the top 4. She was just as big of a sweetheart as her original season, and we all love Moon, we can't deny it. I love her the same amount, don't make me choose. Now moving on to our top 4, and I'm discussing my favourite queen of all time, Peach. I cannot choose. Peach is everything to me. I love that she made the finale this time around, but I just love her the same amount. There is no world where I can say I prefer her on season 2 or vice versa. That's a star right there, and it's okay, some of you guys just haven't fathomed yet. You're only human, I understand. We make mistakes sometimes, I forgive you. Next is Misty Phoenix, and this is the queen I was talking about earlier that gave me the biggest change of heart. I'm going to be perfectly honest here, I was not thrilled to see Misty cast on All Stars. On season 3, I found her very stiff and wooden and forgettable. She didn't have much of a personality. And so I was like, why Misty Phoenix when we could have Norma Bell, Ruby on the Nail, Perseo? But then France All Stars happened, and I was like, who is this person? This is a Misty I can really set my watch to. She's funny, she's goofy, she's endearing, she's making me laugh, she's winning challenges left and right. I was blown away. I'm a Misty defender, and now I'm not only glad that she was cast, I'm glad she made the top 3. Now we're at the top 2, and I'm going to discuss Ellipse. Ellipse I have adored since season 1. She's one of my favourites from the franchise, but I'm going to say I prefer her on All Stars. The reason is she gave us one of the biggest and mind-blowingly good glow-ups. I never would have predicted her as top 2 preseason, but now it just makes so much sense. That is one talented, hardworking, incredible queen. They could have done a double crowning and I would have been like, sure, why not? I'm so proud of Ellipse. And so we have reached our winner, Mummy Water. And just like Ellipse, I have to say I prefer her on All Stars for the same reason. This was the glow up to end all glow ups. This is a queen that came back to the competition with a vengeance. She said, "You're going to get me at my most elevated, perfected form." And she did it without losing the essence of Mummy, which is a fun, flirty, young at heart queen that loves to show off her body. She kept all of that, but gave us so much more. She is 100% deserving of her win. She is the epitome of an All-Stars winner, and I wish every All-Stars season measured their winners by the same scale. And so, my friends, this is my original vs All-Stars season for Drag Race France All-Stars. Of course, I will be doing the same for Sledgen Royale once it ends. Please let me know your thought. Which queens did you prefer in their original seasons? Which queens did you prefer on All-Stars? Did you feel the same amount or indifferent the same amount? The fact that I didn't have a single indifferent opinion shows how strong and charismatic this cast is, which is a big reason why it was so successful, among many others. But as usual, give me all the tea and I'll see you very soon for another video.